It is a landmark trial happening now in northern New Mexico where a Questa dad is facing criminal charges accused of letting his teen get his hands on a gun that was used in a deadly shooting. Let's get to News 13's Marilyn Upchurch, who has more about what was brought up in court today.
This is the first case of its kind that any New Mexico prosecutor has brought under Bennie's law. That legislation aims to hold gun owners accountable when someone else uses their weapon. The Taos County DA argued in opening statements that William Brown is in part responsible for the shooting death of a 13-year-old girl.
You're going to hear testimony, you're going to see photos, you're going to hear statements that there were many firearms that not only were unsecured, and by unsecured I mean leaning against the wall, on the couch, on the recliner.
William Brown is charged with negligently making a firearm accessible to a minor. His son, Porfirio Brown, is accused of shooting and killing 13-year-old Amber Archuleta at his Questa home in July of last year. The state argues that Brown owned the gun and that his 14-year-old son got a hold of it when Brown wasn't home. The state called several witnesses today, including police officers who first got to the scene. The defense tried to establish problems with evidence.
But you don't know for sure which firearm was actually used.
Correct.
And so you can't be sure that the firearm used was actually his.
There was a firearm used. Like I said, I was going off of statements that was given to me, and he indicated that all the firearms in the house were his.
Brown's defense noted that investigators never found the gun that killed 13-year-old Amber Archuleta. They also claim Questa police didn't properly secure the scene and says 2 witnesses were allowed to leave unsupervised without getting searched by officers. The state has yet to finish presenting its case. It's unclear if Brown will testify in his own defense. Back to you.
All right, Marilyn, thank you. The 2-day trial is expected to continue Thursday morning. Brown is facing 18 months behind bars if he's convicted. His son Porfirio's trial in March ended in a hung jury.